Welcome to Get Fit Friday. I'm Beth Jeffers, joined here at the Fitness Factor with Whitney Brown.
Hello.
And we are finishing up our series of movement patterns and working out utilizing movement patterns versus muscle groups. Not that either's better than the other. We do tend to lean on the movement pattern side though. But I will tell you, we've looked at pushing, we've looked at pulling, we've looked at knee dominant lower body movements. Today is
hip hinging. So,
wow, what is that, Whitney?
Well, it's basically the back side of your lower body, what we call the posterior chain. So you're going to get some, lower back work in there, but also really like focusing on your glutes, your hips, your hamstrings. That's right. So things like deadlifting and that kind of stuff. So we're going to do what we've done in the past 3 weeks. We're going to work progressively and show you lots of different options so that you can easily implement these things into your own workout routine. So our lovely model, Allison Webster, is back for her final round here.
This is it for her.
She's out after this. All right, so thank you, Allison. She's going to start with what we call a bridge. So she's flat on the floor, feet are on the ground, she's driving her hips up and coming back down, and she can make it harder now doing a single leg version of the same thing. It is. It's much harder than it looks. Absolutely.
Works,
it's a great one. Now we've given her a tool. We've given her something fun to play with. So she's using a stability ball here. Again, it's the same movement pattern, driving those hips up. And then she's going to go, so she went from a bridge and now she's going into a leg curl. And now a new thing. She's got a kettlebell.
Yes, she's going to do a deadlift. Notice how flat her back is, pushing back with some nice soft knees coming all the way up. Ooh, that's hard. Single leg deadlift. Again,
that's
here
tough.
Comes that stability.
That's right. Balance.
Hey, don't leave these out because they're worthy, especially as you age, trust me. Okay, and here's that kettlebell swing that you need to really check out form on before you start swinging.
Absolutely. Yeah, practice those. Then she goes to the single leg or single arm. It's not a leg, it's an arm. Single arm hand-to-hand swing, and then she's going to go into a clean, what we call a kettlebell clean. And then she's going to transition into one of the harder exercises, which is a kettlebell snatch. So this one's going to be one of the harder versions of that same movement pattern. But if you'll notice the trend here, it's all about the hip hinge, pushing those hips back with a flat spine and driving them forward. So you're going to get a lot of power out of this, especially if you're working on kettlebells. So if you use kettlebells, we encourage you to try the swings, but make sure your form is on point first. If you want to grab a trainer and have them make sure that you're doing it right, we would highly recommend that for sure. So hopefully these last 4 weeks have given you some ideas of things that you can do both at the gym and at home if you're still working out at home. And we encourage you to start putting these types of things, 4 movement patterns, upper body pushing, upper body pulling, hip hinge, and knee dominant exercises into your own routine.
And if you want to know more, we do have a virtual membership, virtual workouts online on Facebook, our Facebook.
Right.
And Whitney's in charge of it.
Yikes.
So she's the one you'd see all the time. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week on Get Fit Friday.
For more Get Fit Fridays with the Fitness Factor, go to WCBI.com.